When I walk out, you might wonder, Jay, are you going to preach tonight? I thought we are done. How long are you going to preach? I'm not going to preach tonight. I'm just going to share my story with you. One of the hardest parts of raising a child for me was putting our baby's crib in a separate room. As you know, I was born and grew up in South Korea, and Korean moms always sleep with their newborn babies right next to them. They never put a baby in a separate room. They always sleep together. So when my first child was born, I was extremely anxious about letting him sleep alone in a separate room. I was really anxious about it. What if, a spider, crawl down on baby's face? What if my baby, twist his body and his face got buried under the pillow and he couldn't sleep? All kinds of worry came into my mind. My wife Susan, and she was born and raised in this country, so she knew letting children sleep alone is the way that kids were raised. So she slept really well. But I couldn't. A few times each night, I woke up and walked to my baby's room. I didn't walk into the room, okay? I didn't walk in. I just opened the door quietly a little bit and peek inside and make sure my baby is okay. Each night I did that, a couple of times a night. Then later I, decided to sleep on the couch right next to the room every night. So it was easier for me to get up and peek inside and make sure my baby is okay without waking up my wife and my kid. This is the way Jesus came to us 2,000 years ago. The angel of the Lord came to the shepherd. Jesus was born in the middle of the night. I'm thinking, why at night? Why not during the day? Why not in a marketplace or a temple or someone's house? So everyone could see the angel and everyone could witness the birth of baby Jesus. Why late at night? Why did God choose the night, the margin, and the place that felt lonely and isolated? Because God meets us where life actually happens. The life of the shepherd, and then the way that Jesus was born were not far away from our lives. Our lives reflect as the mark of solitude, vulnerability, and loneliness. That's who we are. We are surrounded by many people, physically, but inside, God knows we feel we are alone. We walk alone our spiritual journey on earth. That's why God chose the specific time to come to us silently and quietly. Today, God comes to us still quietly and silently and peek inside through your life and make sure you are okay. Even though you don't feel His presence, you don't hear what He said, but remember, God is there. God is looking at you quietly right next to you. That's the meaning of Emmanuel. Imme, with us. El, God. With us, God. Emphasis is with us, okay, with you and God. God is with us. That's the true meaning of Christmas. Amen.